In a world of disruption and change, we're all vulnerable to being kicked off center. That's why our emotional roots are so important to keep us grounded. We need people who can deal with discomfort, thrive in uncertainty and be resilient, and manage their insides. We need people who have a deep understanding of their strengths and their vulnerabilities, their values and their beliefs, and they use their mind and emotions to guide their decisions, their relationships with others, and how they approach problems and opportunities. You see, your emotional roots help you lead people through uncertainty. They help you listen deeply, and they help you work together. This is critical in an accelerating and disruptive world. So what are the warning signs for not having emotional health? Well, the first is that people tend to be susceptible to stress and disease. They have difficulty expressing and managing their emotions. They get caught up in negative thinking and they're disconnected from their network of support. They often have high incidence of conflict and defensiveness. They may feel victimized and powerless. But it's important because you have control over your emotional roots. From our research, we notice that our emotional roots include three things: our self-awareness, our positive emotions, and our resilience. So let's drill down on our self-awareness. This is about knowing who you are at your core, your strengths and vulnerabilities, your values and beliefs, and yes, your fears and your hopes. Emotionally healthy people spend time thinking about or writing down their thoughts and feelings in a journal. They take time each day for reflection to think about whether their decisions are consistent with their values and their purpose. The second aspect of emotional roots is our positive emotions. You see, we're hardwired for positive and negative emotions. Our negative emotions are about fear and anxiety and anger, and our positive emotions are about hope and compassion and joy and empathy and generosity and forgiveness and, yes, love. And the most emotionally healthy people are aware of these positive emotions. The third aspect of emotional health is resilience. This is about having an inner reserve of energy, an emotional equilibrium, a sense of self-confidence that enables you to handle life's ups and downs and remain calm and steady in the midst of continual change. You see, emotionally healthy people distinguish between what they can and cannot control, and they can bounce back in the face of adversity and course correct in real time. I'm reminded of a wonderful leader. His name is Nando Parado. He's a great example of someone who exemplifies strong emotional roots. At age 23, Nando Parado and his rugby mates and their families were flying over the Andes when their plane crashed. You might be familiar with their story in the book Alive. Along with some of his teammates and his family members, Nando lost his mother and his sister. Survival was an immediate issue for them and with the other survivors. So Nando climbed out of the mountains and hiked for 11 days before finding help. The group had been missing for 72 days in the freezing cold weather at the top of the Andes. As he discovered, Nando experienced a renewal, a deep understanding of the value of love and the role it plays in every facet of life and work. You see, after losing his family, Nando had to start over to find the affection and support he needed to find meaning in his life. Today, Nando is the president of Uruguay's largest hardware retailer and 6 other companies in Uruguay. His 4-tenet philosophy developed in the mountains guides his business and his life. Don't be afraid. Live life in the moment. Follow your heart and never, ever stop changing.